morning. Fix my camera here. Just waiting. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thursday. Hi there. Hello, good morning. Sorry I'm a little late today, guys. A couple minutes late. Busy morning. Sorry about that. But here I am. I made it anyway. So, I am here. Good morning. So, after reading news headlines and social media yesterday, and here in Arizona, there's a lot of news stories flying around, I decided this would be a good day to talk about love, because it's something that if we lose sight of it, it will be of detriment to our health. There is this expression that it's better to have loved and lost than never to loved at all. And there's actually a lot of very concrete data behind that statement that I want to talk about today. So I hope that all of you out there are sharing some love with each other today. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of anxiety. And these are all emotions. And these emotions come from our physical makeup and our brain, and there is something very beneficial to love. So I want to focus on that today, if that's okay. So anyway, it is Thursday, and I'm Dr. Tricia Pingel, and this is your morning checkup. And today we're going to talk about the 7 main benefits of love. So I think, first of all, in times like this, when we're encouraged to social distance, we're encouraged not to touch each other, it's understandable. We know what's going on. We all try to do our best to protect ourselves and to protect others. And I think that's very important, right? I think it's important that we all try to be aware and socially aware and do our best to do whatever we can to minimize any spread of any virus. However, on the people that you do come into contact with, the people that you live in your same home, there is a very powerful and health benefit to sharing love and to touch. And I think we're going to have to work extra hard at that, because we're not out there hugging our friends as we did previously. And a hug is very powerful. So if you have a child at home, you have a dog at home, you have a spouse, you have parents or anyone that lives with you, this is the time where you're going to have to be a little bit more affectionate with them than you normally would be in order to continue to get the health benefits of love. Love also extends beyond the physical. Love extends unconditionally. Love extends to people who don't always believe the same thing you do. Love extends to people that may have a different viewpoint on something than you do. It requires acceptance. It requires listening. It requires respect. So if you're out there today and you're seeing some of those negative comments, beating each other up, fighting over things, not listening to each other, I know for me personally, I'm just going to excuse myself from that conversation and choose to focus on love and support and respect. So we're going to talk about why that's so important to your health, because there actually are studies on the benefits of love. Love is important. So hopefully you guys enjoy this today. Before I dive in, just wanted to remind you that I am scheduled to not be here tomorrow because I'm shooting some new content. Hopefully that won't be rescheduled. If it is, I'll be here. If it isn't rescheduled, I will be playing a rerun. So you can still be here and show up. It just won't be live, okay? So thank you. So there is a lot of power in those words it is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Now, often we say this as a compliment or as a condolences for breakups or for loss of a loved one. But there's actually a lot of truth in it, and scientists have spent years uncovering the power of love, and self-love included. Recently, a few weeks ago, I did a live on loneliness and how isolation and loneliness can actually have a negative impact on our health in many ways. And one of the stats that I had shared with you was that loneliness can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, right? Now, on the flip side of that, not being lonely and sharing love has amazing benefits to your health. And this doesn't have to be love with multiple people. I love my little pig dog. I snuggle with her every night and it gives me joy. I hug my kids. I kiss my kids. I kiss my husband. I give him a big hug every day. It doesn't have to be with strangers, but and self-love, loving yourself, hugging yourself, being grateful for yourself and your health and the things that you have are also very, very important and very important for your health. And this is all scientifically proven. My concern with the current environment right now is that we're going to lose that. And I don't want to lose that. We can't lose that. We need to stay together. We need to love. We need to respect. We need to learn. We need to grow. Or we're going to be here forever in this same environment. We're not going to get anywhere. So there are 7 proven, and I'm sure there's more, but I pulled out 7 areas of study of where health benefits of love. Okay. So number 1, love has been shown to help your stress response. Now, all of you that know me know that this is a big deal. I feel that that stress is the underlying root cause of the majority of the illness, particularly in our country, if not worldwide. And our ability for our body to handle stress is key for maintaining health and optimizing health. Now, scientists are finding that one of the biggest health benefits of love and sharing love is our ability for it to lower stress. Okay? So when you are giving or receiving love, the hormone oxytocin is released into your bloodstream. And believe it or not, oxytocin actually has the ability to suppress the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. Okay? So by just showing love to somebody and feeling and receiving love back, you can actually change your biochemistry. You see this when I delivered Cameron, and you have a rush of oxytocin once you deliver a baby, the amount of love and bonding that happened in that first 15 minutes after his birth was probably one of the most powerful things in my entire life. And I was the least stressed I think I've ever been in that moment because there was such a clarity of thought. And that's due to the impacts of oxytocin. In fact, there was a study that revealed that when couples held hands for 10 minutes, and then followed up by hugging for 20 seconds, they displayed healthier response to stressful events. Okay? So we're encouraged not to touch people's hands right now, and we're encouraged not to hug. But you're allowed to do that within your own household. So do it. Do it twice as much. Okay? All right, number 2. By the way, how are you guys today? You guys seeing what I'm seeing out there today? I hope not. You guys all good? Okay. Thank you to all of you. I have a lot of love and gratitude for all of you for being here every day and meeting up with me and learning more about your health and taking the time to educate yourself on health and optimal health. It's great. Good for you. That is self-love right there. All right, number 2. Love can actually boost your immune system. Yep. It can. Could that really be? Yes. The simple act of receiving affection from a loved one has actually been shown to improve your immune system. How? All right, well, let's talk about a 2018 study. This was fairly recent, where the researchers followed 404 adults, and they observed how receiving hugs impacted their moods and their level of conflict. Amazingly, they ended up revealing that being hugged more often was associated with a decreased likelihood of catching infectious diseases, meaning that the hugs actually supported the participants' immune systems. Furthermore, happy Thursday. the people who were sick and experienced more hugs had less severe symptoms than those who did not receive as many hugs. Hug away, people. Part of the reason probably why I hug my little children when they're sick, regardless of the fact that I may also get sick as well. I usually don't, oddly enough, even being exposed. Hi, Stephen. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm choosing to focus on love this week. And moving forward in today with positivity, moving forward with positivity, love, and acceptance. That's kind of my day today. And hopefully it spreads. And Pig has, come here, Pig. Right here. What's this? Quit barking. Do you want to spread some love? Yes, for sure. So, come on. All right. So, number 3, benefits proven in research from love. It can help reduce aches and pains. So, whenever you're in an emotional pain, right? Like if you're having emotional pain, you turn to loved ones for comfort, right? You turn to people that love you to try to calm you down and warm your heart. Well, it turns out they can also ease your physical pain. Okay, so this was according to a study in 2010, and they looked at, by simply looking at a photo of a romantic partner, they found that it can help decrease physical pain. Yeah. In fact, those that looked at, this is so crazy. Do you not want to be here? Okay. Those that looked at these photos reduced their physical pain, get this guys, by 44%. Crazy. Furthermore, the study revealed that the intensity of more severe pain decreased by up to 13%, just from looking at a photo of someone they loved. So think about this. I have a grandfather who's in an assisted living home, or he's in a group home. He has dementia. He's obviously very high risk in this environment, so he's not allowed to go anywhere, and people cannot visit him as much, right? And I think at times that can be hard on family members, but just knowing that looking at a picture of his family can reduce not only his emotional pain, but his physical pain gives me comfort. So send pictures to grandma and grandpa and mom and dad and all of that today and share some love. Piggy, you have to stop. Okay. Anyway, so the researchers... how did that work? Sorry, guys, I just have a lot popping up on me today. I didn't mean to get distracted there, and Pig's barking at the door. The researchers hypothesized that looking at these photos may actually trigger the release of natural opioids in the body, or the opioid receptors in the body, and that's how it reduced pain. Okay. All right, so it has also been shown, number 4, to reduce your blood pressure. Now, cardiovascular disease, huge here in America. Probably one of the top killer here in the U.S. with 1 death every 37 seconds. So if we can support our cardiovascular health by sharing love with each other, that seems like a very easy thing to do. But it has been shown that showing love can actually regulate your blood pressure. And this is actually by multiple studies. A review published in 2015, so they looked at a wide variety of studies and reviewed them, confirmed that high quality spousal relationship was associated with lower blood pressure, while having an ambivalent partner was linked to higher blood pressure rates. Now, that makes sense. If you're not getting along with the person that you're living with or that you're with, obviously that causes a lot of stress and can cause a lot of increased blood pressure. But they also showed that it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a pet. So did you know that loving a pet can also help manage your blood pressure? Numerous studies have shown that caring for and even touching your pet, such as petting a dog, petting a cat, taking care of a bird, will actually lower blood pressure in most people. As you may know, I have a lot of pets. I have 3 dogs. I have Hank, Emma, and Piggy. And I have a cat, Louie, and I have a wide variety of fish. And throughout my life, I have had numerous pets. Anyone who grew up with me pretty much knew that there was going to be some sort of new animal in my house at some point. And that's why veterinary medicine was where I initially went. But there is tons of benefits in in pet therapy and in petting pets. I actually have an article on that on my website, and I did a live on that a while back about the benefits of pets. But love extends to all creatures, not just humans. Okay? Boosts your energy. Number 5, love can actually boost your energy. Now, how many of you are tired? I'm tired this week. I definitely am. I have some weeks where I'm far more tired because I have a bigger load. I have more stuff that I have to get done. But think about the last time you saw someone that you truly love after being away from them for a while. Right? Let's say you go on a vacation, let's say you travel, or you have a brother, a sister, a parent that you hadn't seen in a while, and you finally reunite with them, right? Think about how you feel. It's that surge of excitement, the surge of vitality. You know, it's like I'm someone who goes to bed early at home. So I'm typically in bed by 8 or 8:30. But if I take a girls' trip and let's say I meet up with someone that I haven't seen in a long time and we go somewhere, I can stay out till midnight. I'm so excited to see them. I'm so excited to spend time with them. I'm so excited just to be around their energy that I'm able to stay up later than I normally would. Right? I think that happens quite commonly. And so it actually has been proven. It was in the Journal of Psychophysiology in 2014. The participants who thought about their partners experienced a significant energy boost for 10 to 25 seconds afterwards. Crazy. So if you find yourself lagging during the day, think about those loved ones. Maybe pull out pictures of loved ones. Maybe give them a call. Send them a little note. It will not only totally boost their day, but also yours. That exchange of love and energy is what we need right now. Exchange it. Spread it around. 2 more. Okay, 1 more right here. Number 6, reduces the risk of depression and anxiety. Love can reduce the risk of depression and anxiety. What are 2 of the primary mental health conditions in America right now? Depression and anxiety. The use of medications, antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications are through the roof. Okay, so we know that loneliness increases your risk of depression and anxiety. We've talked about that before. That article is unbelievable. If you haven't had an opportunity to go back and read the article on loneliness and also the data in there is unbelievable. It blew me away. You know, it just absolutely blew me away. But anyway, we know that loneliness can increase your risk of depression and anxiety, which makes love so powerful to decrease that risk. When you feel loved, supported, protected, you feel at peace. Right? I think we all can agree that. When we're living in a world of an uncertainty and we're not sure who our tribe is and we're not sure who to lead on and we're not sure who to talk to and we're not sure who to believe, we feel uneasy. And when we feel uneasy, that makes us feel a lack of love. You know, it brings depression in. So a lot of the times we have to recognize that feeling loved and supported and sharing love with other people will actually benefit their health as well as your own. There was a 10-year study on almost 5,000 participants, and it revealed that people with the highest quality social relationships had the lowest risk of developing major depression. Meanwhile, those who had the lowest quality relationships had the highest risks of developing depression. So if you know someone who has struggled with depression, you know someone that's going through a depressive moment at right now, this is the time to reach out and share some love. And let them boost you and you boost them and remind them that love is still there. And it doesn't matter if you agree on things or not. It's love. Love is unconditional. Just a reminder. Lastly, love has been linked to longer health expectancy. Now, we talked a couple days ago, I think it was earlier this week or last week, about longer life expectancies and telomere length and how to improve the length of your life and reduce aging and all that type of thing. Well, love is part of that. Okay, so while it's been well documented that married couples tend to live longer than people who are single, there's a more shocking line of research regarding the health benefits of love and life expectancy. And it's all around the specific act of giving love, not receiving it. Okay? One of the biggest ways that we show love is to show that we care. Interestingly, caregiving has been associated with lower mortality rates. So there's a stress aspect to caregiving, okay? And I just wrote about that actually this week. I published an article on that about how caregivers have a lot of burnout because they're giving so much of themselves to other people, okay? But they also tend to have longer life expectancies, okay? Can you express love verbally with the same health benefits as physical love? I believe so. Absolutely. It depends on how the person takes it in. Some people block verbal love. Some people I could say, I love you, I respect you, I'm grateful for you, and they don't hear it. If they don't hear it, you can't, it won't produce that oxytocin response. If they hear you, if they take it in, if they're opening their heart to it, absolutely, I believe that you don't necessarily have to hug or have physical touch in order to have the benefits of love. The beauty of the physical touch is it kind of forces the body to recognize it, and that releases the oxytocin. So it really depends on if people have their brain and their minds open to receiving that love, if that makes sense. That's a fantastic question. Awesome question. So one of the biggest ways that we show love is to care, right? So did you know that grandparents who help care for their grandchildren have a 37% lower mortality rate than those that don't watch their grandchildren? It's kind of cool. But there's more. The researchers revealed that even childless participants who helped others had a longer life expectancy than those who didn't help others. So showing love to others lengthens life expectancy. So many times we're faced where people aren't showing love to you, but you still have an option to show love to them. You have the option of showing love to everyone around you, whether that's verbally, physically, whatever you may do. It will improve your life. So please consider that during this strange time. Now, like I said earlier, caregiving can also be very stressful. Okay, so there's a lot of aspects to caregiving. So when you just look at the act of caring for something or something, it's linked to health benefits. There is always a risk that the stress will get to you when you're caring for an elderly person or you're caring for somebody who has a significant disease. It's very difficult, okay? And we need to do a live on that as well, I think, because there's a lot of ways that you can kind of block this stress from impacting you in those ways. Love the topic today. Thanks for bringing love and joy to all of us. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for sending it back. I appreciate it. It lifts my day. It lifts my spirits to share love with you guys and for you guys to share it back. And so all of us should go off today and have a fantastic day, especially if we continue to pass this around, right? Love is one virus that I want you to pass. Just keep passing it around. We talked about these 7 amazing benefits of love: aiding stress management, boosting the immune system, reducing aches and pains, emotional pain, physical pain included, supporting healthy blood pressure, boosting our energy, reducing our risks of depression and anxiety, and linked to longer life expectancy. So, please, Jack, yes, keep smiling. Keep smiling. And if today you're out there and people aren't exchanging love with you, move on and find the people exchanging love with you, because that's the only way we're going to grow and get through this situation together, is to try to find some common grounds and be open and respectful and share love and energy with each other. So that's my tip for you guys today on your morning checkup, is get out there and spread some love and make someone's day. And just a reminder about the study about that picture. All it takes is a picture of a loved one to lift someone's spirit. So maybe send a picture of your kids or your family or you to people you love today, just to lift their spirit, okay? And all of you, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. As a reminder, I likely won't be here tomorrow, but I will be back Monday. So please tune in to my rerun. Not sure what I'm going to put up there. And if you have any questions on this topic, I'm always welcome the questions. And thanks again for bringing the love right back at me, guys. Really love you all very much. Have a great day.